What's going on YouTube? County Gains back here again. Today we got police and civilians trade places in scenario switched episode 4. This is where police and civilians trade, role play, in different police situations and see how civilians basically handle it. Obviously the civilians handle it terribly. This one should be absolutely legendary, guys. I love you guys all. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more police activity type stuff, and let's get it.
Take your hands out your pocket. If you don't stop, I'm gonna tase you.
Don't put your hands in your pocket. Hey, turn around.
Get your hands out your pocket. Get your hands out your pocket. This is what you frequently hear officers tell civilians. Well, why do they ask them to do that? Well, today we're gonna find that out on Switch. Let's go. As always, this episode of Switch, we're gonna switch the roles between police officers and civilians and see how they respond. Our suspects will be our real police officers, and then the police officers in the scenarios will be our civilians.
Let's get it.
Ant, how you feeling?
I'm good.
You ready for this?
Yeah, a little bit. I think I am. As ready as I can be.
Okay, cool. You're gonna respond to somebody said that there was a local store that was just had a theft that was committed. They described the suspect as wearing all black, and he was last seen leaving the location. Okay, you'll make your approach from down there. Start walking this way, and so what you're gonna do is you're gonna make your approach and start talking. You see a guy that matches that description, and so you just gotta start talking to him. That's all you gotta do. Obviously you got your gun, but remember your other tools. You know, your taser, your batons, all that stuff. Sometimes, man, we get so fixated on the guns because we think that that's what we gotta do, but and we forget about our less than lethal options. So remember, you're a police officer. You gotta make those choices to use less than lethal. Ready? Everybody ready? Everybody get on set? Action.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Hey, my man. Stop real quick, my man. Hey, my man. Hey, my man. Hey, you. I'm talking to you in the black.
This is definitely the hardest situation out of all 4 because he's on the move, guys. He's walking away from you. You can't just lay back. I mean, I'd immediately call for backup first. You know, try and get more people down here, more police, and kind of go from there.
Turn around. Hey, stop. Turn around. How many back up? How many back up? Back up.
Man, what?
What's going on? Where are you coming
Go
from?
to this pocket.
Man, I'm just coming from the store.
Okay, do me a favor. Keep your hands to your side. Don't move your hands. Don't put your hands in your pocket.
Man, it's cold out here.
Don't put your hands in your pocket. It doesn't matter.
It's cold. I'm not even doing nothing.
Don't put your hands in your pocket.
I'm not doing nothing, man.
Don't put your hands in your pocket.
I'm out, man.
Hey, turn around.
I'm out.
Turn around. Don't put your hands in your pocket. Hey, listen to me. How many back? Get your hands out of your pocket. Get your hands out of your pocket. Do not, if you put your hands in your pocket, I'm going to consider that a threat. Get your hands out of your pocket.
I'm not, man, I'm out.
Get your hands out of your pocket.
I'm out.
Come back here.
I'm out.
Come back
bro,
here.
that's just so tough. I mean, you'd probably have to go up, maybe taser him. I don't even know what I'd do in this situation. Probably run up on him, taser him, maybe. You know, he has a gun, though, so I don't know.
I'm out.
Come back here.
One.
Oh!
Good.
Wait a second, he didn't see a gun, though.
Good, all right. Good work, Ant. Good work. So he got me. But let's bring it in. Everybody bring it in. You shot me.
I did.
Why'd you shoot me?
Because you came out of your pocket rapidly, and I didn't know what you were pulling out of your pocket, and I perceived that to be an act of aggression. And the way you came out of your pocket, I felt that my life was you could engage in me with something I couldn't see or I didn't know. Or
did you know I had a gun, or did you know it wasn't a cell phone?
I didn't know that you had a gun.
So yeah, he basically just killed him indiscriminately. He didn't even know he had a gun. What the hell? Yo, this is crazy, man. Policing is just like the hardest thing, bro. What the hell?
Okay.
Just the way you turned around,
This
you turned around
ridiculous.
like, I looked at you, turned around like that, and so.
So if I pulled out a cell phone, are you going to be liable for that?
Yup.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm liable for every round that leaves my chamber, my firearm.
But why'd you shoot?
Because the aggressive manner that you turned into me.
But you never.
Very aggressive.
Were you able to see what came out of my pockets?
No, not at the moment. Not at that moment. No, I was not. I wasn't able to see that.
So it was the sudden movement that caused you to.
It was the manner in which you moved, with the aggression.
Jesus.
That I felt that you were going to come out with a gun. Did you have a gun on you?
I did.
Well, there you.
But let me ask you something. You just asked me a question. Did I have a gun? Imagine the officers feeling when they shoot somebody because they made a sudden movement like that,
Right.
and they're wondering like, man, I don't know if he had a gun on him.
Yup, that's crazy.
Now the random, the general public is gonna say he should have known whether he had a gun on him. But how fast was that movement?
Crazy.
Quick and aggressive.
And it was aggressive. So you didn't know, but you're assuming based on my mannerisms that I might have had a gun. Now I did. Let's say you shot me, because you did shoot me. You actually made a good contact right here on my leg or on my stomach somewhere. So you shot me, but let's say you go over there. As you're walking up to the body, what are you thinking in your mind? What are you hoping?
I'm hoping that he has a gun
And why are you hoping that?
because it gets me off the hook.
Or at least that's how you feel, right? Now, this situation, here's the big reveal. The big reveal is this situation actually happened to an officer who was investigating a theft from a store. As he was walking away, the suspect didn't stop, had a big jacket on. He took his hands out of his pocket. Actually, the officer tried to tase him first. So he's like, I'm gonna tase you, I'm gonna tase you, I'm gonna tase you. And so he tased him, or as he was gonna go tase him, the suspect pulls a gun out of his pocket and actually shoots the officer in his neck. This is just scenarios that we deal with on a daily basis. I mean, now that you've done it, do you kind of see kind of like the pressure that's on you when you have to do something like that?
Dude, this
Yeah,
is
and in
crazy.
hindsight, I had cover. And so I should have probably taken cover. So when you made that fast move, at least I have cover where I don't have to feel the sense of having to pull the trigger so fast because I got cover.
Well, some might add that you were doing the most for a guy that just committed a theft from a convenience store.
That's true.
Because the way you were coming up, you had your gun out, you were pulling your gun out, you were getting behind cover. Some might argue like that's a little bit aggressive for somebody that just committed a theft. Would you say it's aggressive?
No, I would not.
Why not?
Because on top of the fact that I already know he has committed a theft, or fits the description of somebody who has committed a theft, he gave me more of the impression that he has committed the theft and that he is a level of danger when he refused to respond to any of my commands. And so when he refused to respond to any of my commands, it made my senses of awareness heightened.
This guy's good.
That this is more of a dangerous situation.
I mean, you shot a guy indiscriminately, so that's not good, but his reasoning is good.
Then when you told me that it's cold and you had all these excuses of why you wanted to put your hands in your pocket, again that just let me know that something's not right.
Perfect.
On why you're not following commands.
This episode of The Switch
Yo,
will not
that's
be
amazing, guys. That's amazing. Tell me in the comments what you guys would do. As I said, man, running up on a guy like that is quite an aggressive, motion. So, that'll be determined in court. But absolutely legendary. I'm going to be reacting to more of those police, civilian type situations where they find out how exactly hard the job is. I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.